Welcome if you're just tuning in. Live stream is brought to you by Matador Sports Network from Cal State University Northridge. I'm your host, Amber Partita. We have CSUN in the playoff games for the first time ever at the NERSA tournament 2017, held by UCLA this year. CSUN is going up against Cal Poly SLO, the white team. They have two teams at their school for their club organization, as SLO easily wins the tip-off. Number 40, Dines, Hartman. As Thim intercepts the pass, Garcia passes it off to Hartman, or Thim, excuse me. Manages to save it, gives it to Inskeep, who gets fouled, and he'll go to the line for first foul. For SLO. Starting lineup for your CSUN Matadors: John Inskeep, Matt Reyes, Sam Thim, Justin Alvarado, and Terrence Garcia. For SLO, we have number 14, Palmer, 40, Sam Dines, 27, Sean Farrington, 30, Chad Hartman. As Hartman passes it off to 14, Palmer. Number 23, also starting, Hayden Cook, excuse me. Terrence Garcia. Officials looking at the clock, trying to change it up a bit. It'll remain CSUN ball. Garcia will inbound it sideline. The score is 1-0. CSUN up on top early. Inskeep tries to pass it off to Garcia, loses it. That'll be backcourt. Turnover by CSUN. Bright and early today, Sunday, also playoff day, and it is the first time the CSUN's men's basketball club team has made it to playoffs, the quarterfinal game. If they win, they will move on to semifinals. The game will be at 11 a.m. We'll be live streaming that as well. Blocked by Alvarado. Farrington was denied as Matt Reyes tries to go up for the layup, and he gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. CSUN has been undefeated throughout the NERSA tournament this year. Unfortunately, the women's team were unsuccessful in reaching it to Sunday, as Matt Reyes makes his first attempt at the line. Dines gives it off to number 27, Farrington. Decides to take it himself. Nice look. Blows right by Garcia as Sam Thim comes up. Sam Thim will be fouled at the line. So far, the Matadors have been getting easy breaks. Score is 3-2 with 16 minutes left to go in the first half. Sam Thim, first trip to the line so far. First one is good. Second one, also good. As number 4 checks in for slow, blew a layup, but CSUN turns it over. As Farrington, that was number 40, Dines for the easy deuce. Matt Reyes stops his dribble, gives it off to Inskeep, off the screen. Inskeep nearly turns it over. Matt Reyes does a nice spin move, but blows the layup. Nice rebound by number 23, Cook, for slow to put it back up and in. Score is now 6-5, slow on top with 14:40 left to go. As Inskeep is denied, Cal Poly slow is pretty tall compared to CSUN. Player left wide open for the easy 3. That was Farrington. He's at 5 points so far. Slow, looking to pull away early. Terrence Garcia does a nice move. Causes the foul. That's something you definitely don't want to do. Turn it over and then foul. That's his first foul of the game. Cal Poly slow coming down now. Four spins off of Matt Reyes for the nice look. Puts it up and in. That was Pineda. 4-2. Score is now 11-5. Garcia gives it off to Matt Reyes for the 3. Nice look, but can't convert. Dines dishes it off to Malley for the open 3, no good. It'll be CSUN ball as Dines checks out, as well as Farrington. For Cal Poly slow. Garcia goes out the screen from Inskeep, gives it off to Reyes. Alvarado, spin move, pump fake, no good. Rebound by number 3. Demke. Kicked out of bounds by CSUN. It will remain slow ball as Matt Reyes will check out. Nico Vega will check in for CSUN Matadors. Number 8, Spence, will inbound at baseline for Cal Poly slow. He finds a wide open Demke, who blows the layup, manages to get the rebound. John Inskeep takes it away, gives it out to Thim. Thim decides to take it himself. Going to the line to complete the 3-point play. As Sam Thim is unable to convert. Slow. Number 21 blows by everyone for the easy layup. That was Malley. Luke Malley. Vega gives it off to Sam Thim for 3, and it's good. Sam Thim trying to get Matadors back in motion. Score is 13-10. Close game here with 11 minutes left to go in the first half. Pineda for 3, no good, just short. Tipped out, saved, gave it off to Alvarado though. Vega thought about it, backs up, 4-3, no good. Rebound, jump ball, or a foul will be called instead. Over the back on Garcia, that hits his second foul of the game. Second team foul for CSUN. Cal Poly is at 4. As LZ will check in for Alvarado. And Carlos Reyes will check in for Terrence Garcia. Spence tries to feed the beast, and it works. Number 23, Cook towers over John Inskeep. Vega. Gives it off to Inskeep, and Inskeep shows them what he can do. Cook, the size difference. Spence goes by. Gives it off to a teammate, number 14, for the 3-0 look. Instead, he decides to drive it in, and that's good. That was Palmer, his first basket of the game. Slow up by 5. 9.5 minutes left to go in the first half as Sam Thim shoots for 2. Rebounded by Cook. Gives it off to Spence for Cal Poly Slow. Finds a wide open number 3, Demke, for 3, and that's good. Timeout by Cal Poly. Score is 22-12. Cal Poly out on top. 9 minutes left to go. Live stream is brought to you by Matador Sports Network from Cal State University. See them get to semifinals and hopefully the final game. If they make it, they will play at 11 a.m. Opponent still undecided. Cal Poly came out early in the game so far. CSUN trying to wake up. CSUN has been undefeated throughout the NERSA tournament 2017 held at UCLA this year. Unfortunately, the women's team were unsuccessful in any of their games during this tournament. As Sam Thim will inbound the ball to Vega for Matadors. Double screen by Carlos Reyes and John Inskeep as Vega shoots way beyond the arc. No good. Rebound by Spence for Cal Poly Slow. Dishes it off to number 14, Palmer. He'll be fouled. Not a shooting foul. Foul is on Sam Thim. Third foul for CSUN as Spence will inbound the ball baseline for Cal Poly Slow. As Cook looking for it. He gets it. He'll dish it off back to Spence. Spence looking to set something up. Goes off 2 screens. Stops his dribble. Gives it off to Cook. Cook will shoot from beyond the arc. Just short, but rebounded by Spence. No boxing out by CSUN. Reyes. As Slow turns it over with the travel from number 3, Demke. Thim coming down now for Cal Poly Slow. Vega thought about it. Dishes it off to Carlos Reyes. Carlos Reyes for 3, too short. Cal Poly Slow with the ball. Palmer. Nice block by Elsie. Spence will inbound the ball baseline for Cal Poly Slow. Farrington gives it off to Cook. Palmer blows by Elsie, but it's fouled by Carlos Reyes and will go to the line for a 3-point play opportunity. First foul on Carlos Reyes. 4 fouls now for CSUN. Score is 22-12. Suddenly Cal Poly Slow is up by 10 points. Palmer converts. It'll be 11. Jump ball. It'll remain Cal Poly Slow ball. As Netherly will check in for LZ. Netherly is definitely CSUN's biggest defensive key. Spence will inbound the ball. Baseline. Farrington gives it to Palmer. Palmer trying to go off the screen from Cook. Does it give and go. Gives it off to Cook for the easy basket. Good passing. Nico Vega dishes it out to Carlos Reyes, who gets stripped by Palmer. Turnover by CSUN. As Spence nearly loses the ball, but he's able to recover. Shoots wide open. No one was guarding him. CSUN needs to wake up. Score now is 27-12 with 5 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in the first half. A foul will be called. Then we'll go to the line for 3 free throw attempts. Fouled beyond the arc. First one is good. Sam Thim is the leading scorer currently with 8 points of his own out of the 13 now. Make that 9. Matt Reyes will check in for Sam Thim, the shooter for the Matadors. As Sam Thim is successful with making all of his free throws. CSUN looking to press now. No one contests number 3, Demke, for a slow. So they'll be able to pull it up as Matt Reyes tries to steal it. But it'll go out of bounds. So it will remain slow ball. Carlos Reyes will check out now, and Terrence Garcia will check in for CSUN. As Demke will inbound it sideline to Spence for Cal Poly slow. 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Farrington looking for someone to get open. Finds a wide open Cook. No talking on defense by CSUN. Looking a little frustrated. Definitely not in sync as compared to how they played last morning, as well as even last night. Inskeep tries to go up. Kicks it off the glass for the easy bucket over Cook. Terrence Garcia comes up with the steal. Netherly with the rebound. Vega for 3. No good. Hits up the top, so that will be a turnover by CSUN. Cal Poly slow. Will inbound the ball. As Spence and Demke check out. Hartman will check back in. As Palmer comes down, nearly loses the ball. Pressure by CSUN. Palmer stops his dribble. He's able to give it off to 40, who also checked in, Dines. As Dines is immediately fouled by Matt Reyes. 5 fouls now for CSUN. Cal Poly also has 5 fouls, so we're just about even on that. 2 minutes, 25 seconds left to go as Cook blows by Inskeep once more. Unfortunately, Inskeep is the tallest person to play against Cook. Terrence Garcia stripped as he was trying to go up for a layup. Fouled along the way. They'll call it a shooting foul, though. If you were watching last night, Garcia had an exceptional game against U of A, like 15 points. As he sinks his first free throw attempt, LZ will check in for Nico Vega. Score is now 31-18. Cal Poly Slow up on top as Terrence Garcia sinks in his second one. CSUN trying to put on pressure. Palmer uses off the off arm on Elsie. Elsie tries to strip him. Almost does. 30 recovers for Cal Poly Slow. Cook finds Palmer with a nice give and go, but not able to convert. Wasn't able to get his balance. Terrence Garcia with the rebound. Gives it out to wide open Matt Reyes for 3, and that's good. Farrington open for 3. Rebound by Matt Reyes. Matt Reyes gives it off to Terrence Garcia. Garcia loses the ball halfway, but DJ Netherly is there to pick it up and puts it up and in. His first basket of the game. No one on Farrington. Cook. Palmer. Gets fouled once again. Score is now 31-24. Cal Poly Slow up just by 7 points. With 1 minute left to go in the first half. As Palmer misses his first free throw attempt. Sinks the second one. Matt Reyes coming down for CSUN Matadors. Stops his dribble and gives it off to Terrence Garcia at the top. Terrence tries to take it up himself, instead is denied. Netherly tries to get on the floor. Jump ball will be called. It'll remain CSUN ball. Inskeep will inbound baseline for CSUN. Matt Reyes decides to take it up himself. Does a nice teardrop for the deuce. He's at 7 so far. Farrington loses his footing, turns it over. Good defense by Netherly. As Thim will check in for Netherly. Probably for offensive purposes, considering Sam Thim has been shooting well and as the leading scorer for CSUN. Matt Reyes trying to use the clock. 20 seconds and counting down for the game. Garcia with 10 seconds left. Sam Thim loses the ball, able to get it off to Terrence Garcia. 4, 3, 2. Elsie misses. Good look, though. Score is 32-26 going into halftime. Cal Poly Slow up. We'll be back in just a moment with the stats. And we're back. Live stream brought to you by Matador Sports Network from Cal State University Northridge. I'm your host, Amber Partita. We're going to go over the stats really quick from the first half of the game. CSUN versus Cal Poly SLO in the quarterfinal game of the NERSA tournament here at UCLA. For CSUN, Garcia with 2 points, Thim with 10, Matt Reyes with 7, Inskeep with 5, and Netherly with 2. Farrington, 5 of his own. Excuse me, this is for Cal Poly SLO now. Farrington with 5, Spence with 2, Demke with 5, Cook with 6, Malley with 2, Palmer with 6, Pineda with 4, and Dines with 2. Second half is about to start in less than a minute. I'll stay live. Cal Poly up 32-26. Whoever wins this will move on to the semifinal game at 11 a.m. Fortunately, if CSUN loses this one, they'll be out of the tournament. But despite all that, possibilities, I should say, they have made history by making it to playoffs, to the quarterfinals for the first time ever. CSUN hoping to continue their journey throughout the tournament. They've been playing well. They defeated University of Oregon their first night on Friday of the tournament. Yesterday they defeated Stanford early in the morning, and then they defeated U of A later in the evening. Now they're going up against Cal Poly SLO, who they've seen before in the regular season. Unsuccessful, however, when they played against them at the time. Usually size was a big factor. In this case, it's proven to be that once again, as Cook has been dominating over Inskeep, CSUN's tallest player. Same starters from earlier in the game for CSUN Matadors. Matt Reyes, John Inskeep, Sam Thim, Justin Alvarado, and Terrence Garcia. For SLO, we have Palmer, Cook, Farrington, Dines, and I believe that is Demke. No, that is Hartman, excuse me. As Cal Poly SLO comes up with the easy basket. Matt Reyes tries to blows by his defender, no good. Tipped out by Inskeep. But Dines recovers the ball for Cal Poly SLO, finds Palmer. Palmer gives it to Cook. Cook shakes and bakes Matt Reyes. Rebound by Inskeep, who dishes it out to Alvarado. Alvarado decides to take it himself, just short. Rebound by Hartman. Cook misses. Denied by the Barim. Terrence Garcia gives it off to Thim. Thim tries to give it to Inskeep. Inskeep blocked by 2 people. As Palmer gets charged for the foul. Threw off an arm bar against Alvarado. Alvarado likes to call. Garcia will inbound the ball to Matt Reyes. As Palmer will check out. Pineda will check in for Cal Poly SLO. Cal Poly SLO up by 8. 18 and a half minutes left to go in the game. CSUN needs to start their motivation early and momentum if they want to win, as Inskeep is denied by Cook. He's been having a difficult time against him throughout the entire game. As Hartman shoots beyond the arc, no good. Rebounded by Pineda. Hartman misses. Rebounded by Farrington, and he'll go to the line for a 3-point play opportunity. CSUN looking a little frustrated, definitely not in sync as much as they were yesterday or even Friday. Farrington at the line. Doesn't get the bounce. Thim tries to cross up his defender, finds a wide open Garcia for 3, no good. Rebound by Inskeep. Inskeep dishes it out to Alvarado. Alvarado thought about it. Give it off to Thim as Thim tries to clear out. Stops his dribble, gives it off to Terrence Garcia. Terrence goes up for the layup. Will go to the line for 2. Second foul on Slow for the second half. As Garcia makes his first free throw attempt. Spence looking to check in for Cal Poly Slow. He'll wait at the table as Garcia knocks down his second free throw. Spence will check in for Hartman. Matt Reyes guarding Spence. Who gives it off to Cook. Cook does a nice spin move off of Inskeep, but doesn't get the roll. Matt Reyes blocked by Dines. Read the play perfectly. Dines gets rewarded on the other end. Garcia tries to take it up himself and does. His first basket of the game. 6 overall. Most of them have been free throws. Dines gives it off to Spence. Pineda. Foul is on Matt Reyes. Pineda will go to the line for 2. Farrington will check out. And Malley will check in for Cal Poly Slow. As Pineda makes both of his free throw attempts. Score is 40-30. Cal Poly up by 10 with 14 and a half minutes left to go in the game as Terrence Garcia stops his dribble. Finds Matt Reyes. Gives it off to Inskeep. Inskeep trying to take Cook. Instead, he'll give it off to Thim. Thim spins around for the jumper, and that's good. Again, leading scorer. As Dines blows by everyone, gives it off to Cook for a wide open jumper, uncontested. Score is 42-32. Malley able to find Pineda. Pineda for Cook. Cook blows by everyone yet again. No one can seem to stop him. It's been a one-man show for him. Terrence Garcia fouled and will go to the line to try and complete a three-point play opportunity. Vega will come in for Thim. Garcia completes the three-point play. If you were watching last night, he definitely had a lot of those opportunities, I should say. Wasn't very successful at the free throw line as he is today. has made all of his free throws. Spence nearly loses it. Recovers for Cal Poly Slow. Guarded by Garcia. Garcia, tight defense. Spence gives it off to Pineda. Pineda, guarded by Vega. Spins and move. And gets the nice roll. Pineda's at 8 points so far in the game. 12 minutes left to go in the game. Cal Poly out on top, as they have been for a majority of the game. Foul will be called on the floor, so CSUN will take it out. On the side, LZ will check in just a moment for the Matadors. Cal Poly with 4 fouls. CSUN with only 2 in the second half. As LZ has checked in for Matt Reyes. Garcia with a nice spin move ends up running into his own player. Cook dodges Inskeep once more. Rebound. Instead, it gets tipped out by Slow, so it will be CSUN ball as Thim quickly checks back in for Alvarado. As Cal Poly Slow backs off on the press. Vega coming down for CSUN. He'll shoot the 3, just short, rebounded by Inskeep. Travel by Inskeep. Spence will give it to Pineda for Slow. Guarded by Garcia. 10 minutes now left to go in the game. Cal Poly Slow up by 11. As Pineda nearly loses it. Gives it off to Spence. Spence will called for the foul. Or excuse me, we'll go to the line for 2. Inskeep called for the foul. 3rd foul overall for CSUN. He'll go to the line for 2. Spence converts on the first one. And makes the second one. Score is now 48-35. Slow on top. As Cook will sit out. This is definitely CSUN's opportunity to try and make some points. Instead, LZ will turn it over. The bad pass. Spence blows by LZ. Farrington wide open for 3, and that's good. Timeout by CSUN. The score is 51-35 with 8 minutes and 32 seconds left to go in the game. Cal Poly Slow looking to pull away early. Something that the Matadors definitely should be doing is taking advantage of the fact that Cook is not in, meaning that they should be crashing the board more. Driving in, I should say. Inskeep should have more confidence in the paint, knowing that Cook will not be in there at the moment, but I'm sure he'll return in a few minutes. CSUN is also hasn't been talking on defense, so a lot of them have been quite confused onto who is guarding who. The press hasn't really been working out too well, but it looks like Cal Poly Slow is going to do just that. Garcia will bring the ball up for the Matadors, try to get something going in the last 8 minutes of the game. Blows by the layup. Sam Thin for the rebound. Far two, no good. Rebound by Garcia. Garcia gives it off to Inskeep. Inskeep puts it up and in. Definitely, like I said, should be taking advantage of the fact that Cook is not in for Cal Poly Slow. I mean, Inskeep has more freedom in the paint. Spence guarded by Inskeep. Mismatch right there. Someone is wide open then. The center should not be guarding the guard, but he is. Does a nice move. Good footwork. Rattles in and out. No one's boxing out, so Farrington gets his rebound twice. Puts it up. No basket. But he'll go to the line for two. Score is 51-37. Slow up on top like they have been for the entire game. 7 minutes and 20 seconds and counting left in the game as Netherly will check in for Inskeep. Farrington makes his first shot. Makes the second one as well. Garcia gives it off to Vega. Vega decides to take it up himself. Late foul will be called. Vega will go to the line for two. His first trip to the night. He actually hasn't made any points, considering his 10 last night. Definitely likes to shoot more beyond the arc than he does driving to the paint as he makes his first free throw attempt. Palmer will come in for Dem Q for Cal Poly Slow. On the floor for Cal Poly Slow, we have number 27, Harrington, Palmer, Pineda, Spence, and I believe that is Hartman. Yes. That is Hartman. Netherly, with good defense, gets called for the kick. Officials talking it over. One says it's a kick, another says it's a strip. 5 minutes, 35 seconds left to go in the game. They'll call it a foul instead on Slow. On Farrington, I should say. Netherly with a good defense. 53-39, Cal Poly Slow up on top. CSUN trying to make a run here. Again, Cook is not in. Vega goes to the line, drives in, and he's successful. His first basket of the night, or of the morning, excuse me. Nines, guarded by Matt Reyes. Double team now, stops his dribble, gives it off to Palmer. Palmer looking for someone to give it open to, gives it off to Spence. Guarded by them. Spence loses the ball, but it was poked out by Vega, so it will remain Cal Poly Slow ball. Farrington will give it off to Spence to bring it down. Palmer, guarded by Garcia. Pineda drives by. Nice play. Cal Poly really starting to pull away here as Vega shoots beyond the arc, no good. CSUN hasn't been shooting well at all beyond the arc this game as Pineda for the open layup. Cal Poly Slow up 57, 41. Rebound by Pineda. Seems as though the energy as well as the teamwork from CSUN has diminished. As a jump ball will be called, it's white ball. CSUN will inbound it, sideline them to Garcia. 3 minutes and 30 seconds and counting remaining in the game. Spin move by Garcia. Foul will be called. He'll go to the line for 2. Garcia misses the first one, rims right in and out. Successful on the second one. Two minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the game. Cal Poly Slow with a comfortable lead against the Matadors as Spence wide open for 3, and it's good. That's probably the dagger right there. Cal Poly Slow up now 60-42 with 2 minutes to go as Matt Reyes successful with a layup. Timeout by Cal Poly Slow. 2 minutes left remaining in the game. Score is 60-44. Cal Poly up. CSUN has not taken the lead at all throughout the game. This live stream is brought to you by Matador Sports Network. I'm your host, Amber Partita. Thank you for tuning in. Third day of the NERSA tournament here at UCLA. We'll be back in just a moment. And we're back. 2 minutes remaining in the game as Spence barely able to dish it out to Dines. Turnover by Cal Poly Slow. CSUN ball. Suddenly CSUN's trying to turn up the tempo on defense. Too bad they haven't been doing that earlier in the game. Matt Reyes tries to take it up himself. No good. Rebound by Dines. Dines gives it out to Farrington to a wide open Palmer for the easy layup. Vega for 3. No good. He hasn't made any 3-pointers this game as Palmer comes down. Minute 20 and counting now. Foul will be called. No stop clock because it is over 10 points. Spence will inbound the ball baseline for Cal Poly Slow. Less than a minute now left remaining. Pineda. To Palmer. Looks like they'll just be wasting the clock now unless CSUN fouls. And they do. Vega called for the foul. 35 seconds and counting. Looks like Cal Poly Slow will come around with this one. They'll be victorious and go on to the semifinal game, either against U of A or UCLA. CSUN, however, even though they could not make it to the semifinal game, should be proud of themselves because not only did they make it to playoffs, they made it to the quarterfinal game the first time in their club history. And that'll be it, folks. Final score is 62-44. Cal Poly came out on top. This live stream is brought to you by Matador Sports Network from Cal State University Northridge. Thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Amber Partita. And also thank you to everyone else who has been tuning in throughout the weekend for the NERSA Tournament 2017 held at UCLA. We'll just stay live in just a second. We can go over the stats. Garcia finished with 8 points for your CSUN Matadors. Thim finished with 12 points. Leading scorer, Matt Reyes, finished with 9 points. Inskeep only finished with 5 points. Vega finished with 4 points. And Netherly finished with 2. For slow, Farrington finished with 10 points. Spence finished with 8 points. Demq with 5 points. Cook with 12 points, leading scorer. Or, excuse me, he was tied with Pineda. Pineda also had 12 points. Palmer with 6, Malley with 2, and Dines with 6. Almost everyone scored for Cal Poly Slow except Hartman. Final score is 62-44. Thank you for tuning in. That will conclude CSUN's journey in the NERSA tournament. We'll see you next time.